So Nvidia has finally given us a date when we can expect stock to become normalized. Kinda. Hey guys, it's Chris with Tech5. Today I've got some tech news for you. Now, like many others, I was very excited to get my hands on a 3080 Ti. And if you were watching CES this past week, you were expecting to hear Nvidia officially give an announcement to it, just like me and many others were. But instead we got some laptops and we got the 3060. Which was an impressive 3060, I'll give it that, it was. Nonetheless, you were expecting to see the 3080 Ti get its official announcement at the CES event, but that did not happen. Shortly after, rumors started to cycle that the 3080 Ti was getting canceled. That might not actually be true. But at this point, I don't know how to feel anymore, to be honest with you. I've become so numb. I can't feel you there. Aside that, we finally have word from Nvidia when we can expect stock to become normalized. Thank God. Let's get into it. According to videocards.com, Pilot is getting ready for the RTX 30 series. Now, as many of you noticed along with me, the 3080 Ti was not announced officially at the CES event, even though the 3080 Ti was rumored to be announced and so many people were looking forward to this card. Only the 3060 with 12 gigabytes of VRAM and a few laptops were announced. I mentioned a rumor going around that the 3080 Ti had been canceled, but according to this article here, it seems to suggest that the 3080 Ti is not actually going to be canceled at all, and is still being registered by other partners on their website as if it is still going to be released. Even though we are seeing partners like ASUS confirm the SKU for the 3080 Ti, it doesn't look like we will be getting to pick up the 3080 Ti anytime soon. In fact, we can probably expect the 3080 Ti to maybe get an official announcement around Q2 of 2021. Hopefully, we will be getting some official news from Nvidia sometime soon, because quite frankly, I'm giving up. I'm just gonna buy a 3090 or a 3080, which is what I think Nvidia wants me to do anyway. As if Nvidia hasn't made enough selling pallets of cards to miners. But nonetheless, the big takeaway is we should be seeing the 3080 Ti sometime this year. I know everybody is wanting to know about stock levels, and this past week, AMD and NVIDIA actually spoke on them. And we have a couple of different interviews from both NVIDIA and AMD that address exactly that. NVIDIA CFO Colette Kress was interviewed by Seeking Alpha, and I'll be sharing a couple of quotes from that interview. Our overall Ampere architecture and ray tracing are really a true success. This demand has remained stronger for longer, okay? So supply does remain tight at this time. Now I want to pause right there and say it kind of felt like she was getting a little bit of an attitude. I mean, come on, we know that you're selling cards to miners, like we know this. Her next quote goes on to read, "We expect the overall channel inventories, meaning the inventories that our AIC partners as well as our e-tail and retail channels will likely remain lean through Q1. Now here's an official response giving us an actual timeline of when we can expect to see these stock issues come to somewhat of a close. It's important to note here that when she says Q1, she's not referring to a normal Q1, she's referring to Nvidia's actual Q1, which comes to a close in April. So it will be around May that we can really expect the stock levels to come back to normal for Nvidia. AMD seems to be doing something of the same sort, and I really wouldn't expect anything too different, because let's be real, everyone is trying to do the same thing and make a dollar where they can, and miners are using whatever graphics cards that they can get a hold of to build mining rigs. That's the reality. But it looks like because of everything that's going on, AMD will also be selling more reference cards. So if you were after one of those reference cards, you can expect to see those coming back in stock at some point, probably around March or April. Lisa Su actually gave a statement in regard to the overall stock issues that we are seeing, and she said they are putting in additional capacities to meet the unexpected demand, but it will take time to catch up. As I've said, guys, there's a lot going on in the background. There is a lot of different things going on with mining, and so many people are trying to build mining rigs. It's just pushing the supply way down, and it's skyrocketing the demand. But hopefully, AMD and NVIDIA's predictions of when we can see some normalized stock come true. You know, with everything that's going on, it's been really frustrating trying to get a hold of this new hardware. I tried so many times. I've gotten so close, like I've been right there. So many times I've had it in my cart, confirming my details, about to hit the last button and it gets ripped away. And I'm really curious how many of my subscribers out there have actually had success and gotten these cards in their hands and they're just enjoying life, playing on their new toys while I'm over here suffering. I'm just curious. Let me know. Quick shout out to my Patreons. You guys are awesome. Thank you. I appreciate the support. That's going to do it for the video. As always, if you do have any questions, concerns, confusions, whatever it may be, don't hesitate. Ask. I don't mind helping. I'm really trying to build something for you guys here. Hope you want to be a part of it. A simple like, share, subscribe, comment, they go so far for the channel. It really helps me continue to make content and grow. If there was something you didn't like, thought I could have done better, whatever it may be, don't hesitate. Leave a thumbs down. I just ask you to let me know what it is so I can continue to improve and do better. With that said, I hope you can like, I hope you can subscribe. And if not, well, I hope to catch you in another one. And remember, it's a vibe, a tech vibe. Specifically, we'll see you.